Stay tuned for urban legends to ghostly tales of the paranormal, because now it's time for
Message on the Wall.
This is Message on the Wall and Stonehenge. What is Stonehenge? Well, it's an ancient set of stones standing on the plains of Salisbury in England. The Stonehenge that can be seen today wasn't placed there all at once. Stonehenge was built in stages by different tribes and cultures with different beliefs and superstitions. The first excavations, still on a major scale for the time period, are thought to have taken place around 31,000 BC. What are now called the Aubrey-Owls, being named after John Aubrey, who first made notes on the chalk pits in 1666, these are 1 metre in depth and width, with flat bottoms. These pits formed a circle of 284 feet in diameter, where during archaeological investigations, cremated remains and human bones have been found in some of the pits, though it is doubtful they were meant to be graves and more likely to be part of some religious rite, or even a temple made of wood, the posts being placed upright in the holes. Stonehenge was then abandoned, being left for over 1,000 years. It was around 2150 BC that the second stage began in a dramatic phase, as over 80 blue stones were placed in a circle, being set upright, some weighing up to 4 tons. It was also at this time that an avenue was built to align with the midsummer sunrise. One of the mysteries of Stonehenge is, where did the stones come from? It wasn't like a set of building bricks just lying around to play with. They are quarried stone. It was in 2005 that a team of archaeologists believed they had found the answer, with a source of the same rock being found at the Preseli Mountains in southwest Wales. They constructed a journey of some 240 miles to get the stones from Wales to the site of Stonehenge. This theory is now being abandoned, as bluestone can be found more local to the Henge, and with the land forever shifting, it's more plausible that a glacier swept some of the stone found in Wales nearer to the site. It was another several decades before the third stage began, forming the Stonehenge that we know today. This was when the sarsen stones were introduced. It is known that these 30 huge stones did come from a local source, the Marlborough Downs, some 25 miles away from the site, though it was still a terrific feat as these weighed 50 tons. Using modern calculations, it would have needed 500 men using leather straps to pull just one stone, and another 100 to lay the rollers in front to keep it moving across the land. These stones were placed in an outer circle with 5 trilithons, large sarsen stones placed to form a horseshoe shape. Many of the blue stones are now gone, apart from stumps sticking out of the ground, while others have toppled. The people who erected Stonehenge have long gone, taking its secret with them. One of the beauties of Stonehenge may be its mystery. It raises far more questions than answers. Debates rage over why it was built, it either being a temple, while others think it is one overly sized calendar. But even archaeology can't answer where some of the stones came from, and if they were taken from Wales, why would they take them over 200 miles unless the people were taking part of their homeland with them as they resettled? And then why would they abandon the site after so much hard work? For all that, thousands gather at Stonehenge each summer and winter solstice. The place has always drawn people to it, from King Charles II to the artist John Constable, who made sketches during his visit in July of 1820, finally turning it into a watercolour that was one of his last exhibits before his death in 1837. At one time, stories were told of Stonehenge that the stones originally came from Africa, being taken to Ireland by giants. These stones were then moved to the Wiltshire Plains by magic, some believing it was a work of Merlin, while other tales said it was the devil. Britain in particular is scattered with sites where magical stones rest. Some grant wishes, others cure a range of illnesses or assure a safe pregnancy, while other sites have a circular theme, though none on such a grand scale as Stonehenge. We may never know the reason Stonehenge was erected. Maybe it was a temple to worship the sun and the moon, or like the Egyptians with their pyramids, a monument to a great leader. Whatever it is, it still holds the magic that even the Christian Church couldn't abate in its discouraging the worship of stones. You have been listening to Message on the Wall, brought to you in association with Paranormal Parodies. You can find Paranormal Parodies at paranormal-parodies.com.